Good evening, Tom Dry, tennis professional gambler. You travel the world watching people play tennis. But just before we go into your top 10, we're going to make it a top 11. Now, don't worry about being the best tennis judge in the world. What do you think about Indian Express in Olympia, please?
Yeah, it's very tasty. I've ordered a Peshwari chicken. Ben's ordered a chicken tikka buna. It's getting a bit cold at the moment.
A few other things too.
But no, it's really nice. Enjoying it thoroughly.
Good. And you've met Rocky.
Yeah,
Rocky's over there.
I'm not going to do your Rocky impression.
He's very hospitable.
I've met Rocky.
Now, of course, you live in Wimbledon because where else, right? But we would like to learn more about you. Are you ready? Tom, your top 10 starts now. How did you end up betting on tennis for a living?
I started off betting just kind of in my bedroom on football, and just by kind of dumb luck, really, I managed to get a job with Tony Bloom, Star Lizard, and I learned a crazy amount there. And there were some people. Tony wasn't really so hands-on when I was there, but there were still some unbelievable people to learn from in my team, and that kind of gave me the so much knowledge and about how the basically the best in the world approaches this problem, and from there I just had this urge to work for myself and try things on my own. I love tennis always probably more than football, and betting on tennis professionally just combined that. So that's how it happened.
There we go. Okay. And what are you scared of in this life? You're a very rational man. What's your fear?
Good question. I don't know. I just purely thinking in the last 10 seconds. We could go for either a deep emotional fear or more of a fear of an event. So the one that comes to mind is being trapped in a burning building. That scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, I have that nightmare of my son being in a burning building. Yeah, I think that's actually a common one. I haven't heard it before, but I think that's a common nightmare, isn't it? Now, what would you advise younger people? Now, you're a young man. You're 30 years of age. You've been doing this on your own for what, 4 or 5 years?
I think 5 and a bit. Yeah.
5 years, yeah. But what would you advise younger people who want to enter the game and become professional gamblers?
Wow, good question.
Once you get off and you start going,
I do have an answer, just trying to think about how to put it.
You're best when you blurt things out. Did you know that? Don't think too much.
Okay, I'd say study your losses and study the feedback you get from the market as closely as possible, and don't write things off so easily as variance or bad luck. Take everything personally, and you will find that you'll find things that you're doing wrong, and you'll improve more quickly.
Now, do you know something? You took time to think there, but that's the best answer of all the top 10s about what you teach your youngest, about what you teach a younger person. Because essentially, a good professional gambler or a bookmaker persecutes yourself. You have to. It is personal because you made the decision. Brilliant answer. Thank you. Right. What is your favourite book or film, and what did you take from it?
Don't have to think for this one. Harry Potter. What did I take from it?
You look like a Harry Potter character.
I'll take that as a compliment. But what did I take from it? Friends Matter.
There we go. That's great. What type of person inspires you?
someone who's doing, someone who's sacrificing, doing something for somebody else.
Someone who's got a real job, not a bookie or a pro punter.
Yeah, I'm a million miles away from this, but you know, my parents, you know, people, they would, you know, they worked like crazy for me and my brothers. So everyone like that.
Do you treat them now, your mum and dad?
Second,
Do you treat your mum and dad now?
they try and they try and dodge out of the way, but I try and treat them where I can.
Good. That gives you pleasure. Now, you are highly intelligent, but what area of life for intelligence are you a thicko?
I mean, the number one standout thicko area would be dancing.
Oh, massive. Yeah, good answer. Good one. Are you scared of what you do for a living if you lost your edge? Is that a fear that's with you all the time? Because you're a slave to the market.
Yeah, look, we've all got, so you're saying the edge is gone, I can't get it back, and no matter, so like I've got to find something else to do.
Yep.
Yeah, that is scary.
What would it be?
Honestly, I don't know if I'd rather lose money trying to find the edge again than do anything else.
Oh, don't do that. No. Us bookies
Are you
and pro
gonna edit that
punters.
out
No.
for,
But
is
we
that irresponsible
no,
gambling?
no. Listen, no. But we don't retire gracefully. You got to let it go. Right. Okay. Now, what's your favourite quality in a friend?
Goodness me. Trying to think. I'm going to go for something a bit off the wall.
Yeah, go for it. You're an off the wall guy. This is good.
Outrageousness.
Good. If you were to start again tomorrow, from all the mistakes that you've battered yourself over, what would you teach yourself? Look, you're persecuted as you're thinking about it. So you're starting again. It's 5 years ago. All that money you've lost, those stupid matches you bet on. Why did you bet on them? What would you not do again? And you can't say, "Oh, I wouldn't bet on Nadal on this or that." No, what as a person and a pro punter.
Goodness me. Flatlining on this question. Ironically, it's I mean, I'll keep it short. I'd watch even more matches.
You'd work even harder.
No, I would work even harder. I'd
Great
watch more
answer.
matches.
Great answer. I tell you what, you'll get hung by the Millennial Alliance for that one. Right now, okay. So, and then last question: how do you cope with the stress of losing runs, or don't you?
Don't you mean don't? As in, I cope badly, or
Yes. Do
I'm
you
immune
cope
to the
with them,
stress?
or do you go crazy when you have a bad run?
I mean, so I've had one really, really bad run about a year ago. Just lost continually for about a month.
Everyone else has them every other month, but go on. Yeah. How did you deal with it?
I mean, basically locked myself. I took an Airbnb a million miles away, locked myself there for a week, and tried to get a bit better. And you know, that was the least stressful way of dealing with it. Was just to try and get better.
On your own or with your partner?
So my brother came with me. My girlfriend was there. Was a few other people, but
Because I just had this like Van Gogh persecutor trying to cut your ear off or something. No, it wasn't that bad.
Look, that's my way. That was my way of dealing with it. So I guess the answer to your question is I don't deal with it very well.
How will you deal with it better next time? You'll work harder.
I don't know. It's really tough when that happens. And it's brutal. I don't have an answer for it.
But the game is brutal.
Look, the answer is you just experience it and
you know, you the only way of dealing with it is just time.
Tom, I'd love to have your brain for an hour, but not a week. I think I'd do my own head in. But it's been fascinating talking to you and learning from you. Thank you for being you, Tom Tennis.
Thanks, Ben. Cheers.